What's up, all Judgement Company viewers? Go away. We got a video for you tonight that basically includes all of the guns that the players in the Virginia squad use. We've got stuff from sniper rifles to assault rifles to handguns, submachine guns, shotguns, and even light machine guns. I'm going to start off with my personal weapons. Everybody's going to go through, give their call sign, and show their guns, things like that. So I'm going to start off with my secondary. It's a WeTech CQB Master 1911. It's got the brake slide option. So it just has the brake slide. It's also got a flared magwell, so it's easier to load magazines. I traded this for a SEMA AK-47. I don't know why the guy decided to trade, but I guess he just didn't want this gun anymore because it works. Yeah, it works flawlessly. I mean, and he gave me 5 magazines and a holster. So.
And shout out to you, guy.
Yeah. I hope you don't see this. I felt kind of bad when I said yes. All right. Next, not too bad. My next gun is the UTG Tri-Shot. It's a great gun, fun gun. I've got 7 shells. I traded a 5,000 round box mag for this. I've thrown a rail piece right here so that whenever we go to TAA, I'll be able to actually, take videos of shotgun footage because shotgun footage is some fun stuff. I also got a Matrix. Not Matrix, ACM. Sorry, the ACM 5-shot gas-powered shotgun, and it's got CNC full steel loading bars, so they will basically never break. And I threw a rail piece on top so I could put an optic or the camera so that I can get footage with that shotgun because that's a really fun shotgun to use. Really smooth too, well greased. And then next I've got my personal M4. If you've seen this channel before, you probably have seen my M4. I've done quite a few update videos. Right now it's just got 2 flip-up sights, mock suppressor, and a foregrip. I've also got a homemade amplifier. Next, my gun, it's 203. I mean, I guess you could call it a gun because a lot of people do run around with just this. That's kind of fun to do, but I don't have enough shells to do that. I only have 2 working shells right now. And, more often than not, I'll just throw this on the bottom of my M4. And then last but not least is my newest gun. You may have seen the video that I posted earlier this week. It's the Classic Army M249 SAW Mark II, but Mark 48 variant, meaning it has the top and lower and feed cover rails. So it's full stock. It uses a large type battery. Right now I've got 2 9.6 1600 milliamp mini types that I can put in the stock, and I've got a large type adapter for it. But I do plan on getting a 9.6 or a 10.8 3600 milliamp so I can run it all day. It's got a great rate of fire. It's pretty damn accurate for being a light machine gun with a 6.08 stock barrel. It starts to really spread out right around 75 to 100 feet. So you can shoot accurately whenever you get like 1 or 2 guys. But then when you get like a whole team of someone rushing you, you can just spray them and you get a nice wide area of splash. So that's good. I threw a Magpul angle foregrip, rail covers, and then optic that really isn't my setup. It's actually his setup over there.
Yeah.
3 times magnifier, quick detach, and a mock EOTech. The EOTech works better than my red dot because, like I said, after 75 feet it starts to spread out a little bit, and that EOTech gives a nice area of where the rounds will impact. So it's kind of just like this big, thick red dot. And then, unfortunately, one of our guys can't be here tonight with us. He goes to this really, really nerdy school called TJ. Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technologies.
Not going from over the place.
He's actually successful. He's going to become something, not like us. So he goes to TJ, so he's really smart, really smart, top school in the nation. So we call him TJ Gunny, or the nerd.
I call him the robot, but don't let.
He is a robot. He's got multiple call signs: the robot, TJ Gunny, and just nerd. So one of his guns is the UTG M324 Gen 5 sniper rifle. He did a lot of custom paint work. It came in ACU, and the ACU just looked awful. It was elongated, curved, just that was a straight line according to UTG. But it's got a nice bolt. The grip is rubberized and comfortable, stock rubberized, and you can add.
It's a really good bolt pull, yeah.
It is a really, really smooth bolt pull. So he did some camo wrapping, and up here he's got wrapping around the scope cover, or the scope, so that you don't get the full
Layer.
circle. He kind of like, he did a non-natural bird's nest. A bird's nest is where you take grass or a burlap from a ghillie suit and you kind of stuff it into the scope. And you may be thinking, oh, that's going to block it. It doesn't. Apparently, magnifying glasses do weird shit, and they make things that are visible invisible.
Something I should have learned about physics.
Something I should have learned about. He probably knows why, and I don't. That's why he's the nerd. It's a great gun. I recommend getting it. It's like $120. With the scope, it's like $150 or $140.
Well, recommend getting it if you're going for a sniper.
Yeah, if you're going for a sniper, I definitely recommend it. Don't just buy it to have another gun. A lot of assault rifles nowadays, like KWAs and ICS even, and classic Army guns are able to reach out to a pretty damn good distance, whereas snipers weren't really able to, can't really match it, because let's say with a sniper you're shooting 150 feet, with an AEG you're shooting 120, but you're shooting more rounds in a shorter amount of time. So
Well, clip the guy from Ballahawk.
oh yeah, what did he say?
He's like, well, this pretty much shoots the same distance, but it has the rate of fire of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's right. Rate of fire Jesus Christ is always good to have. So next is his primary weapon. It's the JG G36E, the long-barreled G36. This was our support weapon up until the time where I got my Classic Army M249.
Which was like yesterday.
Yeah, which was a few days ago.
He's a little bit antsy.
Yeah, I still got the jitters. But he did have a box mag for it. Not the best, but it worked. It's a very quiet gun.
Wasn't that a drum mag?
Yeah, it was a dual drum mag. It works great. It's got a integrated bipod. It's very light for you smaller guys who might be looking to get a light machine gun, but can't really lug around like a big M249 or an M60 or something like that. So I would recommend that gun particularly for anybody interested in LMG capabilities in a lighter package. Or you can get an M16 and throw on a box mag. It's all up to you. Another gun of his is this shitty little Sports Authority spring shotgun. Shoots like 280 FPS. It's not
reliable though.
Yeah.
Break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't everything until you break it? But it works fine for like indoor places like TAA. Doesn't have great range. Not that bad. Not the most accurate gun. It was one of his first guns he ever got, so that's why he kind of still has it. He's not very aggressive or rough with his weapons like the rest of us. And then lastly, his MP7, licensed by Umarex, H&K MP7. It's the TSD, not the Well R4. The Well R4 is good, but I had a Well R4, and this just kind of outmatched it. It's got folding foregrip, adjustable stock, and he threw on a red dot. It uses a 7.2 450 milliamp battery, so not the best, but it is an AEP, not an AEG. You can get an external battery pack, but it's not. We don't always go to CQB places. We go to more field places. So that's all of my guns, and then all of the robots' guns, and then this guy right here.
I feel like I should be like introduced onto the set with like a bag over my head and a gun. That would be really fitting. This is mine. Is this the only thing on the table that's mine?
Yeah,
that's mine. I bought it because it looks pretty. No, if it looked pretty, it would be pink. I bought it because it's comfortable and it doesn't look like shit. It doesn't need to perform for what I do. It's just.
But
it's got that good old Magpul feel. Look, it's good furniture. It really is. Internals. They perform, but
yeah, it's made by Aimtop, so it's kind of
iffy on the internals. But you know what? It wasn't a waste of money. It's like
and you got it on sale too.
I did get it on sale, yeah, for some number.
It was like 180 on Evike on sale or something like that.
Right,
and then you got a few other things that kind of took the
and then like someone executed me after I made my statement.
If you're interested in this gun,
this is for sale, by the way. Like,
yeah, it is for
mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stay on one gun. But I am also the resident chair softer, so I like to spend my money on other things.
Porn.
Who spends money on porn? You can get literally everything for free. I said that on camera.
Alright,
But I do not recommend piracy.
Bunny, you're up.
Oh, hey.
Who do I give this to? Just like,
Go ahead.
Okay. As you heard, I'm Bunny. Obviously, that's my call
we're calling him
sign.
Bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Bunny. It's been my
Playboy Bunny.
well, yeah,
I'll give it to
yeah,
my
but
call
my
sign.
PS3 tag's always been Bad Bunny Boxer, so I'm just gonna stick with Bunny. That's what it's always been. On the table, I got a few guns. My first one here is the Classics Army Magpul MOE Sportline M4. I do not have the original internals in here. I don't recommend getting any Classic Army Sportline rifles. The internals suck. They have good externals, but obviously I've changed a few of the externals. I spent quite a bit of money on the externals, as has what's your call sign?
Z.
Z?
Yeah.
Z. The letter Z. Z. It's overall a really nice gun. I like it. It does not. It's not full metal. It does have a polymer upper and lower receiver, which I kind of like. A little lightweight, but it's still got the not the full reliability of a full metal, but it's really nice. Next on the table, I have. I'll just go straight to this. No. I have G&G HK UMP 45 or UMG 45. It's a magazine.
That
There
was
you
a lot more
go.
awkward than it needed to
Okay. This was made before the whole H&K and G&G licensing war. So they only made this for a little bit. The whole
be. I
point
think it was more
of
of a
getting
slaughter.
this- It was a slaughter.
And you picked it up for like $75.
Huh?
Picked it up for like
70. I got it from a friend. Goes to high school near us. $70. It's a really nice gun. It's got a QD suppressor on the end of it. It's got a laser and a Magpul stub foregrip. Folding stock, which I really like, and it takes a 8.4 stick battery right now. I'm trying to get a LiPo run better. The main person really getting this was pretty much just because it was pretty awesome. But
Tell us about the
it is
laser.
a
Did you tell us about the laser?
laser. Yeah, tell them about the laser. It's got a laser.
It's bouncing off and hitting a boot these days?
I don't think it bounces off. I don't think it bounces off.
Bounces off.
Anyway,
It bounces
Anyway.
off the saw.
it's got all it's just really neat. It's got all the things of a real UMP. It's got bolt catch, working bolt. You can actually HK or slam fire this. Not slam fire, but slap it.
HK slap, you idiot.
Slap. I was thinking
You can
slam fire.
HK slam fire.
Anyway, but yeah, it's really neat. Really enjoy it. What do I have next? Oh yeah, I have two pistols. I unfortunately forgot to bring my 1911. It's a WE single stack. It's really nice. Here I have green gas blowback SIG 229. I kind of like the compact better than the 226 because I can actually use the 226 mags and a 229, and it has the same reliability of a 226. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it's made by KJW for anybody interested in picking one up. You can
Really
find
good.
it.
I got it from him, $15. Magazine, 3 times as much, but still.
What's nice is our stuff is now, like, they're coming out with new, better deals, better stuff every day. So, like,
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff was gotten a long time ago, but if you do look at the newer stuff, consider
Yeah, quick word. My M4 was a Javelin Gunworks. It was one of their first ones. Absolutely terrible. I'm just saying this now. Don't buy anything from Javelin. I hope none of the Javelin guys are watching this because
Isn't this a
you
Javelin
make
M4?
shitty guns.
Isn't this a Javelin?
No, that's an aim top. This,
Well, we can
sure
send
those
this to Javelin before we post it on YouTube. Have them
but
pay us
no,
money,
Javelin
tell us
guns
all.
are awful. They may have gotten better. I don't know with their electric blowback series. They only make electric blowback guns now, which is
Kind of gay.
which is it just goes clackety 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 clack.
It's
And
pretty
it
annoying.
uses so it's just don't buy Javelin
On a
guns
side
unless you
note-
plan on upgrading like I did.
Back when we were talking, I do
It's
recommend
not
this gun.
worth the money,
It is.
But you get experience.
Who makes it?
That's
KJW.
Yeah.
KJW. It's a really nice SIG. Very reliable. I haven't had any problems with it at all, and I've had it for like a year now, something like that.
Yeah.
So I love it. Definitely recommend it. Who's up next? You. Go ahead.
Oh,
What's your
That's
call
what
sign
my
again?
call sign
What was
would be.
that?
I'm
Swagger?
I want my
Fagger?
Marshall,
Fagger.
Alright,
Marshall,
so
Fagger.
Oh yeah, and sorry, real quick. My call sign's not Z. I was just spur of the moment. It's actually I kind of got the idea from World War Z, the nickname for the zombies, Zeke. I thought I just kind of like that. Like the captain's like, I'm a goddamn Z. Sorry, boys, I got this. Just blew his head off. Go see that movie.
Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
You should have said that first.
Fuck! Oh, even annotation. Shit, my bad. Just skip over that part. Fuck. Great movie. Great movie.
Alright,
I
so
went-
go ahead.
Not at all like the book. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So,
Back to BPCP.
I'm the newest member of J Company Airsoft. Yeah, so my call sign right now, since I couldn't think of a better one, is fucking new guy.
FNG.
Excuse my
The
language.
newest guy's call sign until someone newer joins, I guess.
It's his call sign until someone new joins, and then he's the FNG.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a nice big old patch that says FNG and smack it right on his forehead.
Stamp. What we branded on his forehead. That'd be great.
And my gun is
let the man
the
speak.
it was the base gun is the KWA CQR Mod 1, and I got a Daniel Defense 12-inch rail system. I have a UTG red green dot sight. Came with a K120 mag, really cool. You can actually change the colors by just popping a little button here, pulling
Just
it
like
off
a
and
P-mag.
taking the skin off. I have a vertical foregrip on here for my laser on my pipebox I don't have right now. And then I have my Magpul angled foregrip.
So you can
And
scorpion it.
Magpul bitches. And I got the real Magpul angled foregrip because I'm weird like that. And I have a couple other guns. I have a KJW SIG 226. I like the fuller size because I got a little bit bigger hands. And also have an ICS MP5 which I use for close quarters when I feel like fucking around. And that's all me.
What about your 416 that you're gonna build?
Oh yeah, and my last gun is kind of like Marshall's gun, where he got a gun and then he basically just made it his whole new gun, and it's pretty much the only thing that's part of the original gun is the shell, and so that's what I'm doing with my 416. Barely.
No, I really like
What's
the.
that? Sorry, I got ADD.
It's not cursing.
I'm
Save the
Nicholas
watcher.
the Swordman. I'm not trying to make fun of Bob the Axeman. He's awesome. Love GITV.
I miss Arclight. Does anyone else miss Arclight? When's the last time you made on a video?
I don't know.
Like, Red Bull TV sucks without him. Like,
Yeah.
Arclight was a shit.
I like Red Bull.
And then
Really
yeah.
expensive
Did you
stuff.
say Red Bull? I love Red Bull.
Yeah, and that's all the guns I have. Just so you know, if you do get the
Sponsored by
D-Boys-
Red Bull.
If you do get the D-Boys 416, I do recommend. The magazine well is a little weird because it's D-Boys. They're a little bit wider than longer than usual, so put some tape in it, it'll be fine. But besides that, it's not a bad gun. It just could use some work.
Tell
And,
him about
that's all
everything
me.
else we got.
Definitely.
No, he still got his MP5.
D-Boys, word on D-Boys guns. D-Boys guns they're great for intermediate players. My actual lower receiver and upper receiver is D-Boys. I had to do a little bit of modifications with the magwell. I had to put a little bit of tape in because D-Boys M4 lower receivers, their magwell, like as FNG said, the magwells are a little bit wider and a little bit longer, so they don't the magazines will click into place, but they jiggle around a lot, and they tend to, the piece on the magazine, this little piece right here that actually springs back, will not be engaged in most D-Boys M4 guns, so you kind of just dry fire the whole time, and you're not actually sending rounds down range, which is a huge bummer, because you usually end up getting shot before the guy that you're shooting gets shot. So basically, that's kind of all we have as of now. My birthday's coming up, and I have lovely relatives who have already told me what they got me. I'm getting a Bravo 1892 lever action and the Goblin Deuce double barrel pistol. I'll do reviews of those when those come in. I'm really excited to use them. I'm really excited to use the 249 in combat. I know those guys are as well, because basically as a team we kind of share everything. We're not the milsim guys that you see in all the multicam with their little 4-lens night vision goggles like, I'm so pro. They get a little bit of mud on their gun. Fuck!
Get a new one. Buy a new one.
Buy a new gun.
Buy four.
We kind of share around depending on what our job is. We've got Mako, Neptune, and Nike as the three fire teams. Neptune being the snipers, Nike being the assaulters. and Mako being sport guys who run the light machine gun and the mortar. The mortar is very simple. It uses 40 millimeter grenades. Simply drop it down and it hits a screw, the head of a screw, not the pointy end, the actual head of the screw. Hits that and it pushes the piece in the back on the 40 mil and it sends the rounds down range and simply take the end cap off, pull out the shell, and reload it. But like I said, we kind of share things, so we'll all change roles from assaulter to pointman to corpsman to sniper to mortar crew to support guy. Good sir.
Oh shit. Explain Nike. Why we're
Oh my god, that's so strong. We're not doing inhalants, that's just Lysol. And to kind of explain Nike, it's not the shoe. We're not copying the shoe brand.
Yeah.
You're the
Nike's like the god of something, isn't it?
Yeah, Nike is the goddess of Judgement.
Shoes.
Judgement Company, Nike, Salters. You know,
Oh, that makes sense.
it works. I will do a video of the mortar once it's been tweaked and perfected, so that I can show you guys how to make it. It's very simple. You'll need about $5, maybe $6, depending on where you buy the parts from, and it's a nice mortar. So yeah, that's everything. If you've stuck around this long, I wish we could virtually hand you over a cookie. If you have cookies in your pantry or somewhere upstairs, please go get one. And
Unless your dad beats you if you take your cookies. Please don't get beaten out on part.
Lactose intolerant.
For anybody who really watches our videos and enjoys them, just
We all appreciate it.
old, yeah, the old-fashioned video making, just having fun, not the whole.
We don't make money off this stuff.
Special Ops M4 guy who buys new things every day because he's got an endless fucking wallet. God. He bought like a 40,000. No, not 40,000. But he bought like a $1,000 helmet for Airsoft.
For no reason.
Who, Caleb?
No. Special Ops M4.
Special Ops M4. I'm not dissing you. You have the ability. You have the money to spend.
It's cool.
I highly doubt you're gonna watch my video. That's fine. But Special Ops M4, if you are watching this,
Give us some money, please. More.
I think the stuff that you have is really cool, but I don't really think you can relate to as many people in the Airsoft community because you just have. I'm going on a rant. So as I was saying, pat yourself on the back. You're a bitch. He's the fucking new guy, and he's white as shit.
I'm really white.